Every generation experiences pivotal moments when technology doesn't just tweak existing jobs, it fundamentally redefines what those jobs entail. We are living through one of those profound shifts right now. This isn't about incremental improvements, it's about a complete re-evaluation of roles across industries that many assumed were stable for decades. In this video, we'll break down 5 specific jobs in America that artificial intelligence, or AI, isn't merely touching up. It's transforming them from the very foundation, creating new challenges and new opportunities. Understanding these shifts is key to navigating the future of your career or your industry. Before we dive into specific professions, let's clarify what we mean by transformation. AI isn't simply replacing humans, it's automating the repetitive, data-intensive, and often less stimulating parts of many roles. This frees up human professionals to focus on tasks requiring unique human qualities, judgment, empathy, critical thinking, and complex problem-solving. This video isn't about doomsday predictions of mass unemployment, but rather an insightful look at how roles are being redefined, sometimes gradually, sometimes quickly, and how individuals can adapt to thrive in this evolving landscape. Let's begin with radiologists, a prime example of a highly specialized medical profession. For decades, the core skill involved meticulously reading medical scans like X-rays, CTs, and MRIs to identify tiny abnormalities. This required years of intensive training and keen human perception. Radiologists are medical doctors who specialize in diagnosing and treating diseases and injuries using medical imaging techniques. Now, the game is changing. Advanced AI image analysis tools can process these scans, flagging potential issues and prioritizing urgent cases with remarkable speed and consistency, often faster than a human working alone. This is not about removing the radiologist but augmenting their capabilities dramatically. Think of AI tools in radiology as incredibly diligent assistants. They can rapidly sift through vast quantities of visual data, spotting subtle patterns that might take a human eye much longer to detect. For instance, AI algorithms can identify certain types of lesions or anomalies in lung or breast scans with high accuracy, effectively triaging cases. A lesion is simply an area of tissue damaged by injury or disease. The technology excels at high-volume, routine detection. This doesn't mean AI makes the final diagnosis, instead, it provides a powerful initial layer of analysis, improving efficiency and potentially reducing diagnostic delays in crowded healthcare systems. So, what does this mean for radiologists? Their job is shifting significantly. Rather than manually scanning every image, their focus moves to reviewing and confirming AI flag results, managing complex or edge cases, those unusual situations where AI might falter, and making the ultimate judgment calls that still require profound medical expertise and human intuition. The radiologist of the near future will spend less time on routine, high-volume image analysis and more time on the truly complex, ambiguous cases where their nuanced understanding of human physiology and pathology is indispensable. It's an evolution towards higher value, more specialized work. This shift is already impacting how hospitals structure their imaging departments. Instead of perpetually needing to hire more radiologists to keep pace with an ever-growing volume of scans, many facilities are investing in AI triage systems. These systems automatically prioritize and categorize scans, allowing existing radiology teams to concentrate their expertise where it matters most. The outcome is often a smaller, more specialized workforce performing higher-value work. This isn't a shrinking profession in the traditional sense, but rather a refining one, where roles demand deeper expertise rather than just sheer volume of manual processing. It's about efficiency and impact. Next, let's turn to the legal field, specifically paralegals and legal researchers. Traditionally, legal research was a labor-intensive process, demanding countless hours of combing through dense case law, statutes, regulations, and legal precedents to build arguments or answer client questions. A paralegal is a legal professional who performs substantive legal work under the supervision of a lawyer. This manual, meticulous search and analysis was the bedrock of many junior legal roles. Accuracy and thoroughness were paramount, and the sheer volume of information could be overwhelming, requiring extensive time for even basic inquiries. Enter AI-powered legal research tools. These sophisticated systems can now search, summarize, and cross-reference massive volumes of legal text, literally millions of documents, in mere minutes. They can identify relevant cases, flag contradictory precedents, and even draft initial summaries of complex legal arguments. These tools go far beyond simple keyword searches. They understand context and legal nuances, rapidly synthesizing information that would take a human researcher days or even weeks. This capacity for instant, comprehensive data processing is fundamentally reshaping the landscape of legal support roles. For paralegals, this means their role is being dramatically redefined. Instead of spending the bulk of their time on manual research, they are increasingly becoming AI output reviewers, fact-checkers, and strategists. Their new task is to guide the AI's research process, refine queries, and critically evaluate the summaries and findings the AI produces, rather than executing every step of the research by hand. They act as a crucial quality control layer, ensuring the AI's findings are accurate, relevant, and fully contextualized within the specific legal case. It elevates their position from data gatherer to strategic overseer. Law firms that have embraced these AI tools are reporting a significant shift in what they prioritize when hiring. The emphasis is no longer solely on candidates who are simply thorough and fast at manual research. Instead, firms now increasingly value individuals who possess the critical thinking skills to spot when an AI-generated summary might have missed crucial context, misunderstood a nuance, or misinterpreted a legal precedent. This ability, catching what the machine misses, is quickly becoming one of the most valuable attributes a paralegal can offer, demonstrating true intellectual agility and expertise beyond mere data processing. Our third profession is financial analysts, particularly at the junior and mid-levels. Historically, tasks like building complex financial models, meticulously analyzing quarterly earnings reports, and generating detailed investment summaries demanded extensive human effort. These often required large teams of analysts working long hours, performing intricate calculations and data aggregation. A financial model is a tool used to represent a company's financial performance and make predictions about the future, often involving spreadsheets with numerous variables. This was a highly manual, time-consuming process fundamental to investment banking and corporate finance. Today, AI tools can produce a robust first draft of financial analysis almost instantly. These systems can ingest vast amounts of market data, company financials, and economic indicators, generating initial models, identifying trends, and summarizing key findings much faster than a human. Think of it like this: if building a financial model used to be like constructing a house brick by brick, AI now gives you the prefabricated frame. The analysts who remain indispensable are no longer those performing basic data entry or executing routine calculations. Those tasks are increasingly automated, shifting the human value proposition upwards. The value now lies in the human ability to interpret what the AI produces, to question its underlying assumptions, and to apply nuanced judgment that stems from real market experience and strategic insight. AI can crunch numbers, but it can't fully replicate the intuition gained from years of observing market psychology or understanding complex geopolitical impacts on valuations. This is creating a fascinating divide within finance teams. Firms are increasingly structuring themselves around a smaller core of senior analysts, heavily augmented by AI tools, rather than large cohorts of junior staff doing manual work. This means the entry path into finance is becoming narrower, even as the ceiling for skilled, AI-fluent analysts is rising dramatically. Fourth, let's look at customer service representatives. This is arguably one of the most visible and rapid transformations happening right now, touching nearly every consumer-facing business. AI-powered chat systems and voice assistants are increasingly handling a significant portion of routine customer inquiries, resolving common order issues, and guiding users through basic troubleshooting steps. These systems are designed to provide quick, consistent answers to frequently asked questions, drastically reducing the need for human intervention in straightforward cases. You've likely interacted with one of these chatbots yourself without even realizing it. As AI takes on the mundane, the human role in customer service is shifting dramatically. Representatives are now primarily tasked with handling the complex, emotionally sensitive, or highly unusual cases that AI systems struggle to resolve effectively. These are situations requiring genuine empathy, creative problem solving, and a nuanced understanding of human emotion, qualities that AI, despite its advancements, cannot yet fully replicate. Furthermore, human representatives are often involved in overseeing and improving the AI systems themselves, providing feedback to make them smarter. Fewer people are needed for sheer volume, but those who remain handle much higher stakes interactions. Companies that initially leaned too heavily into full automation learned a crucial lesson. Customers quickly become frustrated and escalate issues when they feel stuck talking to a bot that can't understand or solve their unique problem. This has led many businesses to recalibrate their approach. Instead of completely eliminating the human layer, they are rebuilding their customer service teams around a smaller group of highly skilled representatives who specialize in handling the intricate cases that AI can't, preserving customer satisfaction and loyalty. The key is finding the optimal balance between automated efficiency and invaluable human connection. Finally, let's explore truck driving and long-haul transportation. This represents one of the largest employment categories in America, and it's facing one of the most direct forms of AI-driven disruption: autonomous driving technology. Autonomous driving refers to vehicles capable of sensing their environment and operating without human input. This technology is steadily advancing, particularly for long, predictable highway routes where the driving conditions are less complex than in urban areas. While highly anticipated, this transformation is unfolding more gradually than some early predictions suggested, due to regulatory hurdles, safety concerns, and the sheer complexity of real-world scenarios. The future of truck driving looks less like an overnight mass replacement and more like a gradual evolution. The job is likely to shift toward oversight roles, where human drivers monitor autonomous systems and intervene when necessary. Another critical area that will remain human-centric is complex urban delivery, often referred to as last-mile delivery. Navigating unpredictable city streets, interacting with diverse infrastructure, and handling customer interactions at delivery points are tasks far more challenging for current AI to fully automate. These require nuanced human judgment, adaptability, and social interaction skills that machines simply don't possess yet. Now, let's zoom out and look at the overarching pattern connecting all 5 of these professions. It's a crucial insight that's worth paying close attention to, regardless of your specific field. In every single case, AI isn't entirely eliminating the profession. Instead, it's systematically automating the repetitive, structured, and high-volume parts of the job. This, in turn, shifts human effort and focus towards tasks that demand unique human attributes: judgment, oversight, creativity, empathy, and the ability to handle complexity and ambiguity. This is the new frontier of human-AI collaboration. This fundamental shift also means that the skills most valued within these careers are rapidly changing. Technical execution alone, the ability to perform a task precisely as instructed, is becoming less valuable, as AI can often perform these tasks faster and with fewer errors. Instead, the differentiators are becoming human judgment, effective communication, critical thinking, and, crucially, the ability to work effectively alongside AI tools. The professionals who adapt well are the ones who move up the value chain, spending less time on what a machine can do and more time on what requires genuine human expertise and context. There's also a broader economic pattern at play here, which is often overlooked amid alarmist headlines. Historically, when technology automates a portion of a profession, total employment in that field doesn't always shrink as much as might be expected. Why? Because the resulting cost savings and increased efficiency often lead to greater overall demand for the service. For example, cheaper legal research thanks to AI can make legal help more accessible, potentially expanding the client base for law firms. Faster financial analysis can allow firms to take on more clients or offer more in-depth services. The jobs change shape, but they don't always disappear at the rate the more alarming headlines suggest. If you work in one of these fields, or if you're considering entering one, the smartest strategy isn't to panic about being replaced. It's to proactively get ahead of this undeniable shift. Begin by learning the AI tools most relevant to your specific field right now, before they become a mandatory requirement. Focus intensely on building and refining the judgment, critical thinking, and interpersonal expertise that remains hardest for AI to automate. Pay close attention to how your specific role is already evolving, because for most of these careers, the transformation isn't a future event. It's actively underway, and those who understand and adapt early will be the ones who truly thrive. The jobs on this list are not disappearing overnight, and this isn't a narrative about impending mass unemployment. Instead, it's a compelling story about professional roles being redefined, sometimes gradually and sometimes quite rapidly. It's a call to action for every professional to embrace continuous learning and adaptation. The individuals, teams, and organizations that recognize this fundamental shift early, understand its implications, and proactively adjust their skill sets and strategies are the ones who will not only survive but truly flourish in this exciting, AI-powered future of work. Embrace the evolution, and you'll find your place on the right side of history.